Hello, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers. This is your tarot reading for the week ahead whenever you're finding this. If you're watching along as I post because you're subscribed, this is for the week of December 2nd through the 8th, 2024. So let's dive into it. We're going to make it a shorter reading this week so that way you have enough time to watch for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus to get all of the planets that you need covered. Let's see, Cancer, what's going to happen for you this week. First card out for you is the Three of Swords in reverse. So it definitely feels like any heartbreak or like hurtful things that have happened in the past few weeks are being recovered. So any like issues that you may have had with your family may be improving drastically. Any like friendship that, maybe they were a little bit busy, they haven't been talking to you as much, you may be conversing with them and understanding where they're coming from. It feels like some minor wounds that you've been dealing with these past few weeks are definitely improving and getting better. Another thing here, this could be recovering from any sort of illness or injury, or even if you had to spend a lot of money, for example, you may be recovering financially from that. We have the King of Cups in reverse as your second card out. This is your masculine energy in a sort of critically weak position here. This could also be someone else in your life who is having a hard time regulating their emotions. Okay, so be very mindful of that. If there's any like older masculine person in your life who is sort of like operating in like a manipulative way or having a hard time with their own personal emotional regulation and sort of pinning their happiness on you, I would be very careful of that. I would also be careful of you potentially accidentally doing this to other people. It's always a good rule of thumb to communicate very directly. If something's bothering you, don't assume that people know what's bothering you. Like, just talk about it openly. It could be very simple. It doesn't have to be complicated. We have the Ten of Wands. Cancer, you have so much going on right now. There's just a lot of responsibility, a lot of work that you're doing. So, you may feel like you don't necessarily have all of the time in the world to just let yourself be free and open. You may be just trying to work as much as you can. This could also be someone in your life who is trying to take a lot of your time up, like wanting to spend a lot of time with you, and you may really love them and enjoy the time that you spend with them. But for example, you may like need your space a little bit. Like maybe they keep calling you or visiting while you're working or while you're trying to get stuff done. And it's like, hey, I really like you. I really like the time spent with you, but I also need time to just focus on me and what I need to get done. So I am seeing a little bit of that. There could be some minor frustrations. It's very, very minor though. So it's not bad to set boundaries with that, especially, if somebody's just being a little extra clingy or needy, wanting your time, energy, and affections. It's totally perfectly fine for you to say, hey, I got to get this work done, or I got to do this. Or, even if you are hanging out with someone, there's nothing wrong with like doing what you have to do while you're together, Like back in the day, me and my friends always used to run errands together, or like if they wanted to come over and just spend time together, but like let's just say I had laundry to do, we would just hang out in my room while I'd put away my laundry or clean or whatever, you know what I mean? Like there's nothing weird about that. Second row of cards out, we have the Seven of Cups in reverse. Okay, lots of daydreaming about the future, where things are headed, where are things going. Try to control your imagination, okay? Sometimes, there could be like your imagination, your mind takes you to places that you don't necessarily want to go, and you assume the worst in people. And it's sort of like the opposite of wearing rose-colored glasses. It could be like, oh, what if this person secretly hates me sort of energy? So just be mindful of that. We have the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, I love this. Okay. Some of you guys, if you're a business owner or a freelancer or somebody who makes some sort of money from your passions or hobbies, you may be very successful this week with that. Okay. You may be finding yourself having more resources to spend on the things that you want to spend on. So that's really cool. I like that for you. Definitely investing some money in decor or hobbies or passions, interests, etc. And there's a strong degree of independence here. Side hustles are very successful this week, for example. And you being your own boss is very prosperous this week if you find yourself in that position in life. And then your final card out, you actually had 2 cards come out. We have the Strength card in reverse with the Empress upright. Okay, yes. See, this is what I'm saying. Try to avoid very passive communication. Just speak very directly with your loved ones, because it'll just like give you the reassurance that you need, and it'll help you avoid any sort of like unnecessary conflict. There could also be someone in your life who it's like you may psychically sense that they're feeling some type of way and they're needing reassurance, but they're not directly telling you what's wrong or asking for that. And if that's the case, again, just speak your mind. Like, hey, I'm sort of just intuitively picking up that something may be wrong. Is everything okay? Like, you can talk to me about anything. There's nothing wrong with saying that. And the Empress is a really great card, actually. This, again, shows that abundance, that prosperity, fertility. Cancers, some of you guys may be having thoughts of family or children as well. Not all of you, obviously, but there could be thoughts there of that. It definitely feels like you're connected to Mother Earth, and she is definitely gifting you with some form of abundance, some form of responsibility for you to take care of and nurture this week as well. So that's looking really, really beautiful. It feels like a prosperous week. It also feels like you're in a position where your like divinity, your beauty is really magnetic and glowy. Okay. So people may feel really drawn in towards you. Like you give off this vibe of like, people just want to be around you. Okay. And you may notice this with kids, with animals, like they just are gravitating towards you, but also full-grown adults and opportunities are gravitating towards you as well, because you sort of carry this energy of like being unbothered, being at peace, confident in yourself. It's really special. It's really beautiful. And you may find yourself in a position of like being the adult quite a lot, like taking care of things quite a lot, or being the one who is responsible. So yeah, I don't know. The universe may be giving you more positive blessings to be responsible for. Just make sure that, again, you're communicating directly. The people around you are communicating directly. And if you need a little bit more space to yourself, just simply ask for that. Or, ask quite directly if anything's wrong. Okay. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Definitely watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get the fullest overview of this week ahead. Like this video, comment how it resonates down below, and subscribe if you have not already. If you want a personal reading with me one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. I also offer my intention oils there, shamanic life coaching sessions there, as well as my online tarot reading course. So check it out. Bye-bye.